Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. I was looking forward to recording some more of this. This game is absolutely awesome. First of all, let's thank the channel members. Thank you to Tobias, Walter, Tyler, Moses, and Jared. I know there is 6 channel members showing right now on my end, at least. I don't think you guys can see it, but there are 6 channel members showing for me. I only have a list of 5 though. So if you are that 6th channel member, I'm also giving you a shout out. I just can't see your name on the list, so I apologize if that is the case. If not, then we're all good. All right, anyways, let's jump right into it. Let's go and advance some time here. And we should have the Grandmaster report coming in 52 days. And we have 2 things researching and building in their respective areas. And we should have a new bloom activity. Very nice. All right, let's see what this one holds here. Falchion and tier 2 Psy Cannon. Let's see. That is an easy glorious deed as well. Ooh, this one also gives Falchion and Psy Cannon, but also tier 1 grenades. And tier 2 power armor. That is tough. Oh, this could give us a servo skull. That might be useful. 2 grimoires. Or do we want to go for the 15 servitors? I think we have enough time to do both. So I think we will head to this one first, and then we'll make our way back down to this one. All right, we have arrived on Halcyon. Let's go ahead and roll into this mission, guys. You win this mission without using grenades. I think we can do that. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. That probably won't end poorly. And all of our knights are actually at full health, which is quite nice indeed. I will start the mission anyways. We will still net gain 1 requisition even if we fail the glorious deed, so it's worth doing.
Bloom spawn located. Teleportation converging on an abandoned transportation hub.
Our enemy's strategy is clear. The bloom settles in our Imperium's collapsed infrastructure, safe from watchful eyes, but close enough to the huge populations it plans to feed upon.
All right, we have landed on Halcyon. Let's go ahead and move up. Iolanthus here. Ooh, he has already detected a patrol. We need to take out 2 bloom spawns and an enemy patrol. Let's go ahead and see where those are located at. We got 1 over here and 1 way back here. Okay, interesting. Go ahead and do that to pull ourselves back here. Nice and smooth. Let's bring up Storm here and put him into hard cover. That should not detect the patrol. All right, yes, we are good. Do the same thing with Iolanthus here. And we will move up our 2 purgators as well. All right. Smooth start so far, but that can change in an instant, as we all know. The bloom is rising by 15% each turn. All right, let's go ahead and move up the purgatories here. This will probably detect the patrol. Oh, okay, it does not. Okay, that is quite nice for us. We can go ahead and move up both of the purgatories there. And then let's do the same with Storm, and we will initiate combat with Iolanthus here. Oh, we still have not detected the patrol. Nice. All right, let's move everybody up then as far as they can. Very nice indeed. Alrighty.
Here, I am with you.
Milo's laying below my feet right now. This may detect the patrol, and it does. We got some chaos cultists to deal with. quite easy to deal with generally. Oh, overlapping voice lines. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and move Islanthus up to here into half cover. There's another patrol and a bloom spawn over there. Okay, we don't want to proc both of those. That would be unideal, I would say. Some full cover there for Purgator, for the Purgator. And we could go for a psychic onslaught attack. That would kill both of them. We probably don't need to do so. This guy actually has some armor. Let's go and hit him here. Oh, it's gonna...
Keep your faith. Keep your faith.
Keep your faith. Keep your faith, brother. kind of a rednecky voice for that guy there. We'll go ahead and hit a teleport here. That actually may detect the next wave, so we may not want to actually do that. Let's go and just push up here into half cover with Storm. And we could flat out kill one of these guys here. Let's go ahead and kill the one that's closest to him. Very nice. And we can have Islanthus do the same thing as well. You can finish him off with a psychic bolt. I think that's going to be a good idea. Very nice. We're going to get a warp surge anyways in this mission, so I don't think it's too big of a deal if we trigger one slightly earlier than it would have triggered. We can hit one of them with that, but let's just go for we can't do anything. Okay, well, let's just pop his Aegis shield then, because he's the only one not in cover. Enemy turn here.
Stay down.
He is suppressing Thule. And good thing we popped that Aegis shield. But he gets a return fire shot, which is going to take off almost all that cultist's health. So we can shoot this guy here. Let's go ahead and swap here to Storm though. And let's go for a teleport strike, or we could go for a shot with Rugen here. We can move Rugen on top of the crates and knock this guy out here. We may get a crit. Let's see. That isn't going to knock him out quite yet, even though he did get a crit. Oh, and then we get the support fire from Thule. Very nice. That was some good activations there. We could have him go ahead and shoot this other cultist here. That will refresh everybody's action points, or give us all +1 action point, I believe. All right, now we can move up to here. Let's go ahead and lead the way with Rugen. And we have detected both the bloom spawn and the patrol. Oh, okay, this is something interesting. I have no idea what that is. And we have triggered a warp surge. Oh no, they just called in reinforcements. Okay. So first of all, we need to move Rugen into cover here. And then let's go ahead and move up Thule as well into half cover. All right, and then let's bring up Storm here. We could go for a teleport strike, or a regular teleport here. I'm not sure how much damage Storm can do to that thing though, so let's go ahead and teleport him up here. And then we will take Islanthus and move him up into hard cover here, where he still has an action point. We can actually charge Storm up here with Honor the Chapter, and I think we will do that. We could warp charge it for 3 action points and 4 willpower. That would give Storm quite a few action points, but we'll just go ahead and do regular Honor the Chapter here. And we will go ahead and bring down this Chaos Marine here. And we can use a Force Strike to take him out. I think we will. He still has 3 action points here. Let's hold off on the... yeah, let's use the Force Strike. We need to take this guy down. That'll get us a seed here. And we could go for the Hammerhand ability, which is a guaranteed crit on this guy here. I think we will do that. It's going to strip off some armor. Let's go ahead and let's go for the armor break. So that's going to actually break his armor so that he cannot refresh it, and we can flat out kill him. Very nice.
unworthy.
All right, let's go ahead and use let's go ahead and move up here, and we will start shooting the tree.
As ordered.
I don't know if Rugen has any ammo left. It looks like he does, actually. Quite nice. It's Psychic Onslaught, but that's not really going to do anything.
The enemy is wounded.
Very nice. And we can also do the same here with Thule.
As you
And we should get a
command.
supporting fire thing here.
Foe
Oh, no,
wounded.
it's not going to. Okay, unfortunately. Oh, hobbled. Hobbled and weakened. That's not ideal. And those reinforcements are going to come in there. It's just 2 Chaos Cultists, not a big deal at all. The bloom is going to go off next turn, though. That is not ideal at all.
Affirmative.
Let's go ahead and move here, and we'll see if we can shoot these guys. Can't hit either one of them, actually. Since we're gonna get a warp surge next turn, we could shoot that. It might destroy that cover. Let's go and just pop his Aegis shield. We'll get him into half cover here and pop his Aegis shield,
Wards in heart.
and we should be able to take out the rest of this bloom spawn here with just Storm here,
Amateur.
and he should take quite a bit of damage. We can add 2 damage there. Very nice. And then Iolanthus should be able to Iolanthus is hobbled. That's not exactly what I would call ideal. We can kill it with a Psychic Onslaught. We're gonna get a Warp Surge anyways, so we might as well.
Fire.
Very nice. We've
No
taken out the
demon
bloom
shall
spawn.
avoid its fate.
Now we can move him here, and we can go for a shot on one of these guys. Nope, we can't. Let's go and hit it. Just hit a reload. That is fine. And then let's go ahead and have Iolanthus move up to here, and we will pop his Aegis shield.
Shield activated.
All right, he has quite a bit of armor there. So if they shoot at Iolanthus, it should not be a big deal.
Attack! Kill them all!
Looks like he's going to suppress Rugen there. And he's going to shoot at Iolanthus, which will do basically nothing. And there is the Warp Surge. Okay, it's just going to give them reinforcements. That's nice. Not too big of a deal at all for us. All right, so if we... all right, let's teleport Storm here. Let's go teleport Storm right up next to these guys. And we can come over and smack this guy. Very nice. And we can go do the same thing to this guy. And that will clear the patrol, giving us all +1 action point. We can move Storm back up this way. And let's go ahead and get Iolanthus moved up here. The next bloom spawn is quite a bit of a distance away, but that's okay. We'll be ready for when this Warp Rift pops here. Let's go ahead and move it up as well. And let's move Thule up here.
Moving now.
Thule might still have some action points left, so let's go ahead and put him into half cover here. All right, here comes the Warp Rift.
Trade God's minions.
Looks like we got a Plague Marine and 2 Poxwalkers. Not too bad at all. We could move up here with Thule and go for the scatter shot ability. That will kill both of these guys.
Titan.
And it's going to remove the Plague Marine's cover.
I must sanctify my
All right.
rounds.
Thule needs to reload. And Thule is out of action points. So let's go ahead and bring up Iolanthus here. Or Rugen here. And we will go ahead and... This is tough. Storm can't really do anything from back here.
Is yours.
So let's just get Storm moved up here into half cover. Now, we could honor the chapter here and give Thule some more action points. Let's go ahead and move up Islanthus here first. And then we could either take a shot at this guy or we could honor the chapter. I think we're going to honor the chapter here on Thule since he just reloaded. So he should have plenty of ammo to take this guy out. And plus, Thule's weapon actually goes through armor. It ignores armor. So this is probably the ideal way to do this, I would imagine.
Threat eliminated.
And as Thule said there, threat eliminated. All right, let's push Storm up to here. Kind of a little bit ahead of the rest of the squad here. I don't think Islanthus can actually go up there, so we might have to send Islanthus around, but we will go ahead and move him up anyways. Islanthus is the only one in the Terminator armor, so we do have to be a bit careful with how we use him. All right, let's push Thule up here. And he took the very dangerous way. Bloom is going to rise again. We may get one more warp surge in that time. So that is okay. Should be fine. We can push him up to here. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, there's a patrol there and a Bloom spawn. Pretty easy to deal with, it looks like. Let's go ahead and move you up to here, Mr. Rugen. And you have ammo. You also have ammo. We can move up Storm all the way up to here, but that's probably going to detect patrols. So we'll try to move up there and hopefully we don't actually detect patrol. Okay, we don't. That's good. Yeah. Islanthus is going to have to take the long way around here. All right, very nice. All right, now we could proc the patrol. Let's go ahead and do that. Move him up into half cover. Okay, that's not actually going to hit the patrol. All right, now we have 2 Marines in cover. Very nice. In case they move this direction. All right, Islanthus can move up to here into full cover. And he's going to detect the patrol. Looks like we got some Chaos Cultists.
Protect us.
And there is another Warp Rift over there. That's just going to be reinforcements. All right, so we got 4 Chaos Cultists here. Wow, that's quite a few. I think this is a perfect opportunity for Thule's silencer to take a whack at this. Let's go ahead and move him up here. And let's hit him with the scatter shot ability. Oh, they are all in cover. Okay, not ideal. I may have fucked up here. Let's go for... All right, let's go for Rugen then first, and we'll disrupt shot them with Rugen. And then that may destroy the cover. Psychic Onslaught there. That might destroy the cover. It is not going to break the cover. Unfortunate. And it does not open up any abilities for us to shoot there. So I think we're going to pop his Aegis shield. Probably a good idea to do. Let's go ahead and push Islanthus up. He can get a kill here. Very nice, Islanthus. And we can teleport here up to these guys and go ahead and just slash them both in the face with Storm. All right, Storm, put those falchions to use, my friend. Very nice. And he can take out the other cultists as well. Very nice indeed. All right, enemy turn. They've been weakened and blinded. Uh-oh. That's not ideal. Looks like we got a Majoris Poxwalker here.
I see one.
And that's going to trigger a warp surge. Oh, no. That's not ideal. He's been double hobbled, man. All right, what is this guy here? A bloated Poxwalker. That is the name. And then we have a lesser Poxwalker, or a regular Poxwalker, and then a Chaos Cultist. Okay, so I think we're going to go for some Overwatch here. I think that is going to be the play here. And then we will bring you over to here. Over to there, because you're in full cover from them. but you can also shoot the tree, which is ideal for us here. All right, let's go and start taking some chunks out of that bloom spawn with Mr. Thule.
Yes,
He is
Commander.
pretty much at the extreme range of his weapon, so not the most ideal. We can go ahead and bring up Storm into full cover here as well, and we can go ahead and deploy a second Overwatch zone.
I shall hold their charge.
Very nice. And then let's bring up Rugen to take a shot at the tree as well. We have 2 zones of Overwatch going, so we shouldn't have any trouble here. And Rugen's gonna do quite a bit of damage to that thing. And we're gonna get a supporting fire there. I love that. God, it's such an OP skill. All right, that's gonna enrage the Poxwalker, and he's gonna blow up. And we still have an Overwatch up there with Iolanthus, and he's gonna just be outside of the range of Iolanthus there, but his armor is gonna save him. And another shot is gonna come out from the tree. Oh, another Marine blinded. God damn it. All right, Bloom is going to rise, and now it is our turn. All right, let's go ahead and push Rugen up here. And Rugen, shoot that thing in the face.
On target.
Or, I guess, flowery Venus flytrap type opening. And before we go to shoot Rugen here again, let's go ahead and bring up Thule here. And I think Thule can... Okay, he can't flat out kill it, but he can get quite close to killing it. We could disrupt shot it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that just in case we don't finish it off this turn. All right. I think it's immune to that, but...
Ammunition depleted.
Oh, fuck, we're out of ammo as well. All right, hit a reload here with Rugen. I think we could just finish this off with Storm's Falchion here. Yeah, we should be able to.
Vengeance.
Blue spawn threat eliminated. Return to the edict for decontamination.
That should be all she wrote there. Another, maybe another upgrade for Storm there. I'm trying to spread out the kills evenly, so that we don't have one troop getting upgraded way more than another. But I believe they do just get XP for completing the mission, so that is quite nice indeed. All right, another successful mission. And we should only have maybe light wounds. And we actually achieved the glorious deed. All right, let's see. We got a tier 2 silencer. Ooh, scatter shot gains plus 30 arc. Yeah, I will take that. We got a rank 1 falchions. Those are not going to be better than what he has currently. That armor is actually quite good though. Plus 1 movement speed. And a tier 1 grenade. A rad grenade. I think we will... Oh, we have no requisition actually. We can either take the silencer or we can take the armor. I think we'll take the silencer for now because plus 2 ammo is really, really good. I am satisfied with the requisition. And we have some promotions here for Rugen and Storm. Storm's going to go up to rank 6. All right, Rugen, support fire. And then... let's see here. This is the silencer discipline. So we want to go for the psi cannon discipline, which is right here. No, it's down here. No, that's astral aim. Where's the psi cannon? I don't really think there is a psi cannon discipline, but we want to go for this right here. Psychic onslaught getting plus 1 damage is really good. All right, Rugen has been promoted. And let's go ahead and promote Storm as well. Ooh, 3 bleed sounds pretty good. Plus 1 crit damage, and it's a guaranteed crit, so that is good as well. Support fire, again, we could get. Oh, let's see here. This auto gains +1 damage per shot. Yeah, I think we will do that for him. And then we can move up into the melee discipline after that. All right, Storm has been promoted as well. Very nice. Now we have a rank 6. I think level 9 is the maximum rank. And we will go ahead and travel to the next system. We got some grimoires out of that one, I think. We can't deal with any of the stuff over there at the warp storm. Oh, intervention required.
Commander,
Anomaly detected.
has informed me of an anomaly picked up within the warp storms in this sector. It carries a psychic signature connecting it to the bloom. We should investigate.
All the way over there. We can make it. Oh, it's inside the warp storm though. That's tough. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we can start a new research though. I think we will start this research. This is the source of the bloom research here. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we have gun batteries coming up in 2 days, and that will be before we reach there, which is nice. All right, nice. There we go. Now we got some better gun batteries. I think we will go for Exterminatus, maybe? I don't know. We have 39 servitors to use, though. That is quite a few. We could use another prognosticar. That would be nice. Let's go ahead and get another prognosticar. All right. And we will head into the warp storm here. Now, some very bad things can happen inside of the warp storm. Warp disturbance detected. Void shields damage. Okay, thank God we upgraded the void shields. Whew. All right, we are good though.
What is this foul aberration?
A massive tower of some kind, extending as far as planetary orbit. What is it made of?
Analysis. The material is fungoid. Structural composition is hive-like. Bloom patterns are certain.
A new vessel for spreading corruption. It must be destroyed.
For once, I agree with the Inquisitor.
Warning. Defensive capacity unknown. Heat dissipation patterns could indicate ionic shielding or stellar weapons capacity.
We do not really know what we're dealing with here.
Then Knights. Open fire, yeah.
Master Kai for a emergency exterminatus.
And cost esteem with Titan. I think Exterminatus is warranted. It will take some time though. Open fire on the hive. Yeah, that's quite dangerous. We bypass the hive. That's not ideal. I think request Exterminatus.
Grandmaster immediately.
Immobilized for 10 days. Okay. Armory locked for 30 days. Okay. Interesting. We can attune a prognosticar. No, we'll leave that there. All right, we'll go ahead and advance some time. All right, new bloom spawn has been detected, but we are immobilized. Okay, this one is urgent. Okay, that one is not a big deal. Yeah, we can head to this one though. We'll have to wait for the ship to become not immobilized though. Oh, we have a cutscene here.
Sharp rises in your heart rate and other physiological markers. For the unaugmented, this typically indicates either severe emotional distress or psychic overload.
It has been challenging, Dominus, but hardly a measure of my limits.
Commander, the Inquisitor has completed her task.
Indeed, and it has proved fruitful beyond my hopes. As I theorized, the seeds all emit a common signal from the same destination.
Conclusion?
Don't you see? Such power echoes in the winds of the warp, whispering of a birthplace. the source of their power. I believe the answer to every question will be found there.
Inquisitor, you listen to voices in the Sea of Souls?
You object to my methods, Knight?
You are only human. You walk a dangerous path.
I am a sanctioned Inquisitor of the Ordo Malleus.
This petty dueling is unproductive. Inquisitor, you have located this site?
Have I not said it? The seed's energy points here, to the heart of an Eldari craft world. The craft world Usaria. In the warp's tides, I saw visions of it overrun. The inhabitants slaughtered by the plague god's servants. Now, its wraithbone ruins act like a protective cocoon, shielding the bloom's foul energies from detection.
Such a blasphemous sight will not be unguarded.
Existing archives suggest this craft world is dormant. A swift strike could yield valuable data.
Your tech priest is, as always, on point, Commander. When the time comes, and I urge you to make it soon, I will accompany your knights through the ruins of the craft world and extract the truth with my own hands.
All right, some exciting updates there. Let's go through the research menu here. Forbidden knowledge as of yet. Expose the enemies to a greater measure of power. We have 22 bloom seeds, man. That's insane. We have 2 stratagem slots though. Ooh, immobilize. That's actually quite good. I think we will enhance the prognosticars though. All right, we have some new stuff here though. For Purgator Thule. Let's go ahead and adjust his loadout here. We do have a new silencer, does more damage, has slightly less range, but more range on the scatter shot, and that matters a lot. Let's go back to the stratagem here, or this stratagenium. All right, craft world detected over here. Okay, we need to okay, these 2 are low level threats, so we need to go to this one first, I think. Yeah, let's head to this one here. All right, start a new project. That gives us another prognosticar though. We have 1 use of Exterminatus already, I believe. Let's see here. Could upgrade the barracks or the meditation chamber. The void shields are down. I think we need to repair those first of all. That would be good. All right, let's continue on here. We have we have some. We can have some dialogue here.
Seek wisdom, Commander. I am no ancient, but might be of some help. They despise the warp spawn as much as we do. Yes, before I joined the Purifiers. Be ready to face any foe. Whatever best helps you, Commander. Formidable foes who have spent the last 10,000 years rotting but will not die. Mortarion went begging for the Plague God's deliverance. Traitor Astartes who have wholly given their souls and physical bodies to the God of Decay. Do not let them linger. We should engage and purge them on sight. By all means. I am happy with your leadership. Certainly.
All right, that is all the voice lines for Ektar here. Let's go ahead and go through the ones of Lynette.
Preliminary salutation. The highest probability is that we will not face a craft world, but a ruined husk. Affirmative. I was in proximity to an Eliatok craft world once. The material has unique properties. Affirmative. I am repairing the damage as requested. I must caution you, Commander. The baleful edict is a shrine to the machine god, and these repeated damage incidents desecrate her. Do keep further violations to a minimum. Affirmative. Repairs are progressing, Commander. So affirmative.
All right, that is all the voice lines for Lunette. Lunette
We both
actually,
have work to do. What do you need?
Lunette actually being quite logical in the like being correct in the last little cutscene there.
Yes, our records are scant, but it seems the craft world has been silent for ages. There must have been something on that craft world to anchor the plague god's disease in real space. Very well. I've had the plague god in my sights for a long time, Commander. Nurgle's servants take many forms. This is my life's work. I have become particularly adept at it. If we must. I am impressed, Commander. If we must. Yes, you've taken enough of my time.
All right, we have finished all the voice lines for that. Let's go ahead and head to oh, we have a prognosticar to attune though, I think. Yeah, we can attune a second prognosticar. I think we will go ahead and attune him to this world. Yeah, that might be ideal. Or we could attune him to this one. Or we could go down here as well. That would give us really good coverage. This one would give us the best coverage. That gives us coverage on basically all of the areas. Yeah, I think we will do this one. We'll attune the prognosticar here. All right, we have 2 prognosticars attuned now in this system. We have a good coverage over the whole system. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. We have arrived in the Zypha system here. Kill 8 enemies with ranged weapons. I think I can make that happen. Destroy the bloom spawn spreader. Okay, let's do it. I think we can kill 8 enemies with ranged weapons. That seems pretty easy to me. Knights are ready. Let's go, gentlemen.
Life signs detected. Greater bloom spawn is initiating conjugal process.
Then we have no time to waste, brothers. You must destroy it before it expels its seeds through the warp.
And we have made Planet Ball and Zypha. Did I just hear Lynette say conjugal process? Bloom vents. Once we destroy it, purifying the blue vents will delay the dispersal for 1 turn. Okay, we have 8 turns to destroy the bloom spawn. And it's way over there. Okay, yeah, it's going to take us quite a bit to get over there. We're going to have to destroy some of these vents along the way then, I guess. All right, let's go and move up Atlantis first. Leading the charge, he is the captain. We'll call him the captain of the regiment. Oh, my mother tried to FaceTime me. I will call her back once I am done recording.
Your orders.
All right, let's go ahead and move you guys up to. Let's go ahead and move you up to the maximum of your maximum range of your movement here, and we can destroy one of these vents here. All right, let's go ahead and destroy that vent.
Be ready.
All right, that vent's down. That will give us an extra turn
Standing ready.
to destroy the bloom spawn. I think we will just destroy all of the ones on the way over to the bloom spawn, which is way over there. So we need to make our way over there. I think we'll go. I think first we'll fight this patrol here, and then we will destroy that vent, make our way over here, and we could get that vent along the way as well. There's a few more vents we could get, but I think our first objective will be to fight this patrol.
I am with you.
And that is going to end our turn. The bloom is rising by 50 or 20% a turn, 30% a turn. Wow, that is quite an aggressive bloom spawn there, or bloom. Let's go ahead and push our knights up here. Hopefully that does not detect the patrol.
Commander.
Looks like it hasn't. There's another vent over here that we could take down on the way there. Yeah, I think we should do so. That would give us more turns to deal with these guys. I can't move up any further than that, otherwise we will detect the patrol. All right, let's go ahead and detect the patrol here with Storm.
On the hunt.
There it is.
Rally, fools. Your fate shall be tested.
A plague priest and 2 cultists. All right, they're quite far away. Let's go ahead and teleport with Storm here. We can teleport right. Actually, let's go for the teleport strike, and we can hop out right here. We should be able to deal with these 2 here. Nice opening hit on the plague priest, and we can finish him off here. And then we can go ahead and take out this cultist as well. Storm is an absolute monster, man. Good lord. All right, well, we need to move up to assist him.
I am here to serve.
All right, let's move Iolanthus up here. We could actually go ahead and honor the chapter here. Or we could just throw a grenade and blast this guy off the side of the map. I think we will just do that. Pretty easy. We might need that grenade later. Oh, okay. Well, that did not work out as intended. Okay, well, that was not ideal. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but we can move up Rugen here to take him out, I think. It's not going to ignore the cover. Unlucky.
Your command?
Okay, well, let's go ahead and just move everyone up to the maximum of their movement range. And then we will pop an Aegis shield here.
The Emperor.
All right, there we go.
Overwatch.
All right, he's going to go into Overwatch here. Should just be able to just shoot him. There's another vent over there on the way as well.
Here.
Let's go ahead and purge this vent with Storm.
My brother.
Vent purged. Could throw a grenade here just to kill this guy. We'll go ahead and save the grenade though. He's not in range there.
Standing ready.
Storm can be in range though. So let's go ahead and just shoot this guy with Storm.
For the Emperor.
Nice and easy like that.
Destroyed.
All right, everyone has gained some action points.
Standing ready.
All right, let's go ahead and move up here towards this next vent.
Advancing.
Need to catch the purgators up here.
Steady and
A patrol over there. Maybe we can miss them. We should be able to, I believe. Go ahead and move you up there. We still have 8 turns here. We're doing quite well on the management of these spreader here. All right, we need to catch Iolanthus up here. Hopefully we don't detect that patrol there. Okay, looks like we're good. All right, let's go and take out this vent here. Storm is killing all the vents. All the vents. All right, let's move everyone up to the maximum range of their movement here. All right, we are gonna get a warp surge here. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, -1 willpower. That's not too bad. Grandfather's curse there. We could use a stratagem here. I don't think I equipped it a stratagem here. Oh no, we do have a stratagem. Quicksilver. You'd give our knights. Oh, we don't have it. I forgot to equip the Gate of Infinity.
Service.
Ah, damn it. That's not exactly ideal. All right, we need to make our way over this way though. That was kind of a dumb idea to move him up that far, but looks like it worked out. We got both the Purgators moved up now. Let's move up Storm here into half cover. And we will go ahead and bring up the rear with Iolanthus. We have almost reached the bloom spawn. The spreader is all the way over here, though, so I think we take out the bloom spawn first and then loop around for the spreader. I think that will give us destroy the bloom spawn spreader. Okay, we have to destroy the bloom spawn spreader first. Okay, we're actually relatively close to that, so I think we should do that first. Don't really have too many action points here. We could move you up into half cover or into full cover there. All right, we have a patrol behind us. That's not ideal. Hopefully they don't move into us. All right, bloom spawn spreader is right there. We can make our way up there. Let's go ahead and do so.
Advancing.
That is going to detect him. Oh my god, that is a lot of enemies there. Maybe I should not have moved up so far. They are all grouped up though, which is exactly what we like to see.
Throne of the Emperor.
Holy
That
shit.
one's massive.
We will not be daunted. Brothers, destroy that thing before the demons surround you.
Okay. Oh no. And they're gonna call in reinforcements. This is gonna get quite dicey here, I can already tell you. Whew. All right. Okay, yeah, Atlantis, thank you. We can move up to here with one action point remaining. I really need to get...
Blade is yours.
Okay, let's just get into full cover there with Storm. Everyone's kind of too far away from this to deal with it. Oh, and we've detected the other one. Okay. That is not ideal. Let's go ahead and move you up into full cover here. And we could throw a grenade, but it's not going to reach anything. Let's just go ahead and throw an Overwatch up on... fuck. Okay, well, that's not ideal. All right. We can't throw an Overwatch on this here with Atlantis. Let's just go ahead and pop his Aegis shield, though. Everyone else is pretty much in decent cover. We can pop Aegis shields all around. All right, that should end our turn here. Can't shoot at anything right now. Let's go ahead and move him into full cover though.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't really want anyone getting hit on this turn. All right, that patrol is gonna come in. Oh god, we are totally surrounded here. I should have cleared some of these patrols out. These ones are far away though, so it's not too bad. Hopefully these guys will come up to the edge of this here. It makes it a little easier to shoot at them. He's gonna hit Atlantis there. And we have some Poxwalkers coming down this way. Thule is about to have a really, really fun time here.
I sense the enemy converging.
All right, we're gonna Psychic Onslaught and hit these guys with the Scatter Shot, and that should clear out the majority of them. Yeah, we can take out 3 with 1 Scatter Shot. That will be good. Let's see here. All right, Thule, bring him down.
It will be done.
Thule's gonna take some damage here, though. He can hit 3 with a Scatter Shot and kill 3. So let's do that. Oh. Did Thule just fall off the map? That was interesting. Okay. We have Storm now. Let's go for a teleport strike with Storm, and we will land right next to this this Marine here, I think. Yeah, let's go for it. We could warp charge it. We're gonna get a warp surge anyways next turn, so there's no point in
I must refocus.
no point in holding off on that. We can hit him with a stun, and that's gonna get us some more action points here once we execute him. All right, let's execute him. Oh, okay, it did not give us the execute, unfortunately. All right, Atlantis can, or sorry, Rugen can. Let's have Atlantis. Oh, Atlantis cannot make it across this. That is quite unideal. We're gonna have to just use him as a. Okay, well. Oh, that's really not ideal. And Atlantis can shoot this guy here. Let's go ahead and honor the chapter here with Storm, and we will warp charge it. Storm is going to lead the way on this one.
Resists my will.
All right, we can move you up to here and shoot twice. So let's go ahead and take out this guy here.
Opening fire.
All right, we've taken out another Poxwalker.
To the unworthy.
And throw a grenade here, which would knock this guy's armor off here. We still have 3 action points with Storm, though, so let's go ahead and come over here and hit this guy. We may be able to refresh the action points here. Let's go for the stun. And let's see if we can get the execute out of it as well. Okay, no, we're not going to get the execute. Okay, we are going to get the execute. Nice. Okay, so now we've gained another action point here. Let's go ahead and just put him into full cover.
Yes, sir.
You have made it across, though. Can't really get you into cover anywhere. We have 6 turns to deal with the spreader, so that should be the priority. I can get you into full cover here, though. Ilanthus is gonna have to go for this thing over here. He's gonna have to make his way all the way around and deal with this one by himself. Yeah, he has no range to shoot anything either. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring him all the way around this way. That is gonna be quite unideal for us. Rugen does have the ability to hit the tree with the Psychic Onslaught, but I don't think we need to do that. We can have him take out a Bloom Spawn Vent, though. That'll give us another turn to deal with this. We are going to get a Warp Surge this turn. I've been drained of willpower. That's not ideal. All right, Plague Priest is going to do something here. It's going to hit him. He's going to take reduced damage, though, because he's in half cover. And he's going to start summoning something. We're going to have to throw a grenade down there and deal with him. That patrol is going to start coming towards us here. Ilanthus will have to deal with that. Okay, that's not ideal. Seed Carrier is going to come up, and the other patrol is heading towards us as well. And there goes the Warp Surge. This is teleportation disabled for 5 turns. Oh, no. Oh, I was planning on using that. Okay. Warp Rift is going to open up right behind him there.
Here.
Okay, we need to get someone over here to deal with this summoning ritual here. And I think that's going to be Storm here. Storm cannot teleport as it is disabled. But what we can do is knock this guy out of his ritual. And I think that is a good idea. It does not knock him out of his ritual. Okay, that is not good. This will knock him out, though, of his ritual. So I think we should do that. Ilanthus is going to need all of his action points, though, to deal with the... Okay, that does knock him out of the ritual. Very nice. And it actually stuns him. All right, let's go and move Thule up here. Into full cover. From that Seed Carrier over there. Can he shoot him? He cannot shoot him, but he can... he has to hit a reload here. Okay. We could hit him with another scatter shot next turn. Let's go ahead and move Rugen up as well. And we'll use a reload on Rugen. Confirm the reload. All right. Those action points have all been used. We can get him out of the blast radius with 1 action point remaining, put him into half cover here. And we can shoot this thing. It's not gonna do much, though. I say we use an Overwatch, so that way next turn he gets hit with it. All right, that is the end of our turn here. Well, now we know what that thing does. Oh, it's gonna hit them again. Okay, we really need to take this thing out. It's gonna start another ritual down there. Oh, Hyalanthus is gonna get hit. And he's gonna put it in Overwatch. Oh, Hyalanthus is gonna take a lot of damage here. I should not have split him off from the rest of the team, but I kind of had to because he's in Terminator armor. Oh, Hyalanthus is gonna take so much damage here. And we can't teleport across. Oh, Hyalanthus may go down here. All right, we have a few turns to deal with this bloom spawn. And we have Plague Marines behind us. Oh, fucking Christ. We maybe should have used Exterminatus on this planet. Good lord, this is supposed to be an easy mission. And there goes the reinforcements. Oh, good god. This is not going too well for us. We could run. Or we could pop the Aegis shield, but we're going to take damage either way. We can't shoot. There is really not much that I can do with Hyalanthus. That is quite unfortunate. I am going to go over and save the rest of this fight for the next episode, so go and tune into that. Thank you to the channel members. And I will see you guys in the next episode.